Okay, so we thought we would do a walkthrough of the Grand Floridian and kind of show you around the place. We're starting here in the BBC building, which is where we are staying, or where Jackie is going to be staying tonight. But we'll walk around the grounds and just kind of take a look. It's not, cavernous and grand like the main lobby in the hotel, but it's really intimate and warm. Lots of little Mary Poppins touches, the carousel horse. You have the penguin fountain over there, which is really cool. They have the seating area. They've got a checkerboard, really nice checkerboard actually, the wooden one. The Grand is notorious for their floral arrangements. So they have these beautiful sprays of flowers all over the place. Really nice, again, a chessboard. And just these really nice, comfortable little seating areas. It's just comfortable, but what really impressed me, come over here. From 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, they have this coffee station set up. It's an espresso machine. If you've ever stayed in concierge at any of the Disney properties, then you know that these are the coffee machines that they use in concierge. And what's also interesting are the folks that are here checking you in are actually concierge. So they have worked in the concierge lounges at the different resorts. And it was really obvious when we checked in, because I could not have imagined a more polar opposite check-in experience from the one I had when I checked in here not that long ago to stay on the hotel side, which is now like internet famous. But really nice setup. I really appreciate that. And again, if you look at these seating areas and stuff, it's just very comfortable. It's very, very warm. It's very, very warm. So yeah, really nice lobby. Really, really nice lobby. But we should go walk around the grounds a little bit and see what else is out there. All right, so we are over in the main area. We'll walk and talk, like an Aaron Sorkin movie. One thing that I think is really cool, I really do think is cool about the Grand, they have games out on the lawn. A lot of times when you're out here, you'll see kids playing. Right now it's a little warm, so you're not seeing it, but especially in the evening, you'll see a lot of that. So you got, these games here, and there's Steve is going to demonstrate. Almost. But of course, like I said before, it's like walking on a highway at this resort, because there is so much of that kind of traffic always going back and forth. The second pool here is the feature. I guess this is their main pool. No water slide, stuff like that. But nice big pool. Nice big pool. I think the other one looks more fun. And forgive me, I'm having some traumatic flashback that's coming up on the building where my mother and I stayed on our hotel review. So if I start twitching, you'll understand why. And again, look at all the cards. It's like constant, and there's nothing. And here we go again. You can't walk 5 feet in this resort without this. And I don't know, there's nothing relaxing to me about that. There's just nothing relaxing. I guess you can't do it in the middle of the night either. But I don't know, I just think that to me is a real turnoff, because they're everywhere. They're everywhere. As we've been walking over from the BBC building, I'm not exaggerating when I say a dozen. And here's 2 more coming up now. everywhere you go, there is nothing but housekeeping and maintenance carts everywhere. And you'd think the housekeeping would be better and the rooms would be in better condition given that many maintenance and housekeeping people, but you'd be wrong. We're gonna walk around over to Gasparilla's. That's their 24-hour food court. I don't think the grill itself is open for 24 hours, but the building itself is open. They have a freestyle Coke machine in there, and I kind of live for that. But it's also got some halfway decent options in there. So let's go check that out. Okay, so they have a hot grill and stuff. They have like a roast beef and cheddar on a pretzel roll for $13.99. Sounds really good. Cheeseburgers, chicken nuggets, macaroni and cheese, the normal stuff. Over there you get a nice cold cuts and fresh sandwiches. Over here, I don't believe that stuff is 24 hours. But they also have, you know, which it sucks for me when I'm trying to do this diet. Their bakery counter. This is some awesome looking stuff. In particular, I'm very attracted to this citrus muffin. That blueberry muffin looks like, oh my god. So the baked stuff looks really good. When you consider it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it still looks really good. So, but I found this place to be good. You don't have to back up. I'm not gonna lunge at you. Move closer to the camera, and he starts backing up because he gets all nervous. And then they have some pre-prepared stuff. You know, pretzels and hummus, shrimp cocktail, $5.99, chicken Caesar salads, $11. They have a cheese plate down there for $8. Some fruit, milks and sodas and stuff. But here they're really good with the freestyle Coke machine. But you know, I want you to meet somebody. Now, Kaylee was here when I stayed here on that awful visit Mom and I had the last time we were here. She was a highlight. She's like the quintessential cast member. She's so friendly and she's really sweet. And so if you're ever in here and you see Kaylee, please make sure you stop and tell her hello. Because she really is awesome. So it's like we had some
you had those troubles, migration.
Yeah, we had some problems. And so, but you know, it's important to focus on the good stuff too, right?
Hopefully this time is a wonderful stay.
It's much better. Much better. DVC this time. Staying DVC this time, and that's all the difference in the world. So
it's the little things.
It's the little things. So. Okay, so this is the lobby of the Grand, and honestly, it really is one of the most beautiful lobbies you'll ever see. Several stories high, I guess about 5 stories high. Incredible architecture going up, very cavernous, but very much what you would imagine a grand Victorian beachside resort at the turn of the century would have looked like. And lots of seating areas in here. And of course, there's always in the afternoons, there's always a live band playing, which you can hear in the background. It is really a beautiful lobby, but it's also very formal. And I have always just felt kind of uncomfortable in this. It's what I like about the lobby over at the DVC building. It's a lot more intimate. It doesn't, you feel more welcome there. This just feels very stuffy. But let's go take a look at some of the stores. All right, so this is the Sandy Cove general store, really. This is where you're going to pick up some of the DVC logo merchandise, and then because it's a DVC property, they're going to have like some frozen foods and some, you know, cereals, milk, stuff like that you can take back to the room. I will tell you, I did buy this robe, $75. Last time I was here. I can't believe it's only $75. This is the most comfortable robe I've ever owned. I use it all the time. And it's the same price as the chintzy Disney Vacation Club robe, and this is just so much better. It's a much, much better robe. But yeah, and just all the usual logo merchandise for DVC. They do have the Grand Floridian shirts over there and stuff like that, which is nice. They have all the DVC stuff here, and I don't know why they don't have more of it, because there is more merch. Like if you go onto the Disney, the Shop Disney app, there's a lot more DVC merch on there. I'm surprised I don't ever see that in the resorts. You do find some of it over at Saratoga Springs, but that's the only place I've seen a wider array of DVC stuff. I haven't looked over at Old Key West recently, so maybe they have some there, but at these mixed-use DVC properties, which means hotel and DVC, they tend to have very limited merchandise. Just my observation, I could be wrong. Okay, so one of the cooler stores in here is Basin. A lot of bath products. So picking up some shave cream. I've never tried these particular ones, so I'm taking a chance here. Some shower bombs. They got a lot. If you are sensitive to fragrances, you do not want to be within 5 miles of this store, because it's a very strong, a lot of fragrances come together in this store. So people who are sensitive to it could not walk in here. But they also have sugar scrubs, which I absolutely love, and bath bombs, which apparently Fiasco is really into. So take a look around. Okay, so this is the Summer Lace clothing shop. This is men and women. Used to be men upstairs, women down here, but since they expanded they're working on expanding the lounge upstairs, everything's moved down here. So actually, of the resort shops, this is, in terms of clothing, this is probably your best option in terms of finding some decent stuff. A lot of Tommy Bahama. Who is this? Yeah, that's Tommy Bahama. Not a huge amount of men's stuff, but it's like better than nothing. So yeah, it's a lot of Tommy Bahama up here. There's Lily Pulitzer stuff in the back. Really nice selection though. My mom and I stayed here. We both found some stuff. I'm not huge on Tommy Bahama, but every so often I'll find something. But yeah, it's nice. Okay, so one of the other store here is M Mouse Mercantile. That's their kids stuff, kids clothing, little baby toys. I bought a little something for a particular princess in London who'll be coming over here in September. So some really cute stuff in there. In general, I think it's a really good shopping resort. They have some nice stuff between clothes, logo merchandise, Basin, this stuff. So, but let's go take a look at some other stuff. So this is the beach pool over here. This is right outside the Vacation Club building, and this has the water feature, the water slide, a little grill over there along the bar, and a very small beach area right out here in front. Jackie likes to come out here and do her nude sunbathing.
Oh yes.
They've asked her to stop, but
if I get kicked out, you guys will know why. These nice little lounges are really awesome too.
and this angle gives you a pretty good look at the DVC building. That's a good picture from here.
Yeah, you're really close. And this pool, she said, is open until 11 at night. So if you get back from the parks and you want to go for a swim just before you go up to your room, it's a really nice way to cool off after a hot day.
And this is an incredibly photogenic resort, honest to God.
It really is.
Now, also at night, they'll do, out here, this is a fire pit. Out here, they'll do s'mores. They'll have a little table set up where you can buy everything you need to do s'mores out in the fire pit, which is really nice. Great view of the Poly from over here, too. You look back over that way. And Mom. Great view of Mom.
This kids' pool is one of my very, very favorites. With the Mad Hatter. It's so cute. Themed after the Mad Hatter, so you have all the
In between nude sunbathing, she'll come here and she'll go down the slide. And they were out here earlier doing this. They do a little sand painting on the, a little sand work on the beach, which is really a nice little touch. Now, right now we're heading over to Gasparilla's to have some lunch. One thing that I think would be better is if they, and Jackie had mentioned this to the check-in lady, it'd be better if they had a food court area or some kind of food quick service area a little bit closer, but
Yeah,
it's a minor complaint.
definitely minor. Because really, at this resort, it's not very far of a walk to get right over there. And they've got coffee in the lobby all day, which is really nice.
Should we do Gasparilla's or should we do a lunch review of Grand Floridian Cafe? We did dinner.
Is lunch different?
Sure.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, let's try them.
All right, let's do Grand Floridian Cafe for lunch. We'll review that.
Cool.
There's an executive change.
Hi.
How are you? All my fans wave to me as they drive.